Oh, hi there. Welcome back to the studio of Over the Top Comic Books and 7000bc.org. Coming up, we're about to enter the 24-hour comics challenge. We're going to be hosting it here in Albuquerque and Santa Fe. Albuquerque, we're going to be at the Harwood Art Center October 18th from noon to noon, and then over at Santa Fe we're going to be at Warehouse 21 October 18th from noon to noon, same day. So, I'm here to welcome you back to the studio and share a few secrets, a little inside tips and tricks from Over the Top Comic Books. So what I got going here today is a typical situation that you might find yourself in a 24-hour comics day or any other comic book day. You've got an idea for something. In this case, I have an idea where I have a space trooper in mind. The villain would be shooting at some sort of a wizard that has laser swords. This is an original idea that I just came up with, and I'm going to be illustrating that for you guys here today. Now, one of the things is, although you may have a vivid imagination, sometimes when you're drawing, especially under the crunch of 24-hour comic book day, you don't always remember how to draw everything. That's okay. That's not a crime. The crime is to not know this trick, and the trick is, of course, to use reference. In many cases, a lot of reference can come from printouts. Cameraman, would you take a look at the printouts I got here? These are pictures that I acquired from the internet, and these are helping me along. In the case of this specific picture, we have a picture of some gymnast, probably from the Olympics or something, and I'm going to be using that for my space wizard. Now, as you notice, I already have a plan. I have a plan to have my space wizard jumping and my space trooper shooting. Of course, the space wizard eludes because the space wizard has a lot of agility. So I'm using this picture and not copying it exactly, but I'm using the information to sort of help me remember how to draw somebody. How to draw somebody, in this case, flipping backwards. So as you can see, I use my reference of the gymnast for my space wizard and her two laser swords. But for the space trooper, I actually used an action figure. So I'd recommend getting action figures, one or two, and if they have a costume that fits your needs, that's great. You can go to the store and buy these from anywhere between $5 and $7. They're a little cheaper than an artist mannequin, which might cost you, you know, those little wooden guys that they give you in art school. They make you buy those for about, I don't know, 10 to 20 bucks. And hey, I'm a comic book artist. I don't have 20 bucks. Well, you might have 5, and I know you buy action figures. So, I use the action figure and the reference here for a space trooper, and I got him right in the right pose, and you know I spread his legs out and everything, and even if I wanted to get in and do the shadows of him, you know, I got the shadows and the light source, everything, you know, it's great. It's a wonderful thing when you can use these things. It's cheaper and it's fun, and you can justify buying this stuff. So just one last word on reference. It's very important to have. It'll help you at 24-hour comic book day, and you really save a lot of face. If you draw without a reference, the dangers are that you could possibly, draw something inaccurate. You draw something that looks fake, or you draw a Superman with a yarmulke, or maybe you make the ultimate mistake, like drawing a character with 2 left hands. That's really embarrassing.
Hey, wait a second. What's going on with those hands?
Hey, what did I tell you about reference? Look at this. You got that?
What?
Always follow the reference.